What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of But Does This Fit? And today we have something kind of interesting. I don't know if y'all remember, but we did open a GX Racers skate. I don't even remember the name now. But not too long ago, we did open a finger skate with this kind of wheel that had a ripcord, right? And this is from the same line, GX. But this is GX Racers. It has cars that you can change the top and whatnot, put the wheel in there, and then you let it rip, and then it will go. Now, the skateboard didn't work as well as we had hoped when we tried to make it spin, but it did a little bit of spin. Maybe we can do that with the car. Now, I know that a lot of you don't enjoy things that don't have anything to do with Beyblades, but I think it's interesting, okay? Sorry, bite me, but we're gonna be opening a few more things that are not Beyblade related. This car stuff, I only have this one. It's only one, so you don't have to suffer too much for it. But even if you guys like this, I won't have another one to open. So let's check it out. But before we continue, leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series, and consider subscribing to not miss any future videos of But Does It Spin? So are you ready? Let's go. And here we are with everything out of the box. Honestly, the only reason we got this was because it had a ripcord. And of course, we did open the skateboard stuff from the same maker before. So that's why we got it. The skateboard didn't work too well. Let's try now with the car. Anything with a ripcord, why not? It does come with this little manual that we'll take a look real quick. Contents, easy setup. It'll probably be just like really similar to the skateboard one, except for this is bulkier because it's a car, right? Yeah. So we're going to try to spin it instead of just rolling it as per usual to see if we can. Now notice that here, they don't talk about it. On the skateboard one, they did show you that you had two different ways of spinning it instead of just, letting it roll. But here, they don't show a single way of spinning it. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. So this is the main component, and it has the wheel and the bearing on it. So you can tell that it does spin quite a bit with just a little bit of push. This is the base of the car, which is like the base of the skateboard, I guess. And the way you put this is to line up the red. You line up the red with the red, and then you just push it in, and done. This way, the wheel is more towards the upper side instead of the lower side. Or maybe it's the other way around. Because you can do the other way around as well. And that way... Yeah, so this is the one where it's more towards the up. And the other way is the bigger part of the wheel is lower. And from what I remember with the skate, one way is stunt mode and the other is track mode. And yeah, we're going to be trying one way, and then if it doesn't spin, we'll try the other way. And yeah, it did come with two car tops. This one looks really cool, I guess. It does have like the rolling cage aesthetic to it, which is pretty cool. It does have spoilers, which is nice. But this one is more compact and transparent. So I think we're gonna go with this one. And the way you put it is simply you match the top here with that, and done. There you go. We have our car. Now, this is the ripcord. I think this is the way you put, yeah. So it is a lot tougher to put the ripcord in than the skateboard, which is interesting in my opinion, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's see if this spins. Though look how tough that is. I'm assuming this isn't gonna go very well. So the original way to play, of course, is to pull the ripcord and then set it down so that the wheel will take the car all the way up. But supposedly, and I think they even showed this in the advertisement back in the days, that if you pull it and then you put it on the side, it would spin in place like a top. So that is what we're gonna be trying to do. I mean, it does have a ripcord, right? Come on, it has to, right? So let's try it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! So that didn't work. With the skateboard, we did have a little bit of better success. We noticed that the thing about it is that with the skateboard, you could put the wheel horizontally, and that's the way we spun it. Instead of on the axis, we spun it like from the top. We dropped it, and it would spin a little bit and then stop. It wasn't too much, but it was something, you know. I will link the video here. I will link the video at the end of this. So that you can take a look if you are interested. But, you know, it was better than this. You can see my cat about to come into the camera. But yeah, let's try one more time before we switch up the orientation of the wheel. And let's try. My cat is very curious about what that noise was. And let's try. Let it rip.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's that was a no-go. Let's change the wheel orientation and see if that helps. That said, I think that changes the way I have to put the ripcord in, I think. Or at least that's sort of what I remember. Can I even close this anymore? There you go. But the wheel is getting caught, I think. But yeah, and now I don't think we can put it the same way. Oh, no, it is still the same way. But it fits in way nicer. So let's try this. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! I mean, it happened once I held with my fingers. Let's try that again. Let it rip! Does it spin? Does that count as a spin? I mean, we had to turn it with our finger as well to help it go. But if you think that doesn't count, then we'll go with that. Whatever. I think it should count because that was pretty interesting. It did spin more than the skateboard if we help it with our fingers. So yeah, there's that. Not much else to talk about. This is going to be a short episode just because I can't battle this, right? It is what it is. That's all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and subscribe to see more videos like this. We are mostly focusing on Beyblades, sometimes other spin stuff that are not Beyblades, and of other times stuff like this that are not even spin tops, but that we try to spin anyway just to see if we can. So if you're interested in stuff like this, I'll see you next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.